summer break might be coming to an end for the kiddos, but unfortunately the summer weather does continue. 100, 101 across the area for your highs today. The normal temperature of 97. You've probably noticed we've been there for a while here, but the good news is, later this week, we will start to tick downward. We actually will end the month with a normal high of 94 degrees. So we will lose 3 degrees on that normal high over the course of the next couple of weeks or so, and that will help us to hopefully cool down a little bit for the latter half of August. But right now, though, it doesn't really look like it. We've had a pretty warm September the last few years as well, so hopefully we can get past that point. Overnight tonight, 78, 79, so not cooling off much in the overnight hours here. That will get warmer too, but we are nowhere near the records for today. DFW, August 12th was 107 degrees in 2016, 109 in Waco in 1969. We'll do just fine without that. We can just leave that in the past. The allergens here, I want you to notice a change here. You're not seeing grass up there. That's the first time in a while. We are in the medium range with the chenopod's and elm, and that grass is probably because we have drought conditions starting to set in here. We currently, as of last Thursday, we'll get another one this Thursday, we don't have any drought conditions in our particular area. It's kind of been hanging out north of us here. I do expect, though, to see that start to sag downward, especially over the next couple of weeks, because there's just not any significant rain that is really in the forecast for our area. High pressure has us in a pretty tight hold here. And as you look at the radar, you can see that flow. We get used to this every summer. Quite a bit of rain across Oklahoma and Arkansas there. It did send a little bit of an outflow boundary last night, another one this morning. Just could not do anything with the high pressure dominating us here. And across the country here, you notice this flow, everything going around us. Well, that's that high pressure. And it is keeping everything dry down in our part of the world. So unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of help to be had from that pattern there. If you notice, my throat is kind of froggy here. Haven't had coffee yet. Normally that clears out my throat and I sound a little bit better. We got to talk about potential tropical cyclone 5. This will be Ernesto very soon. You can see that it's starting to get organized here, and as this thing moves across the Caribbean here, it's not going to do a whole lot. It'll be tropical storm strength over the next couple of days. Really, the biggest issue is going to be as it gets up towards Bermuda here later in the week. It will strengthen to at least a Category 2 storm, and Bermuda will have to be watching for this. But as far as the Caribbean, tropical storm watches are in place. Could become a hurricane just north of Puerto Rico here, and then on north into the Atlantic Basin. Not expected to do much here, but if you are vacationing there, or you do know folks who are in the Leeward Islands there, Puerto Rico or Bermuda, they probably want to keep an eye on what will soon be Ernesto. For us, no rain from that storm, just heat. 100 to 101, 102, 103. I think by the end of the week here, we could be looking at 104, 105. I have us at 103, 104 right now. We may have to take those upward a little bit, but we will be quite warm. The good news is that I can show you wind speeds here. 5 to 10 could be closer, could be getting some gusts to 15 miles per hour over the next couple of days. That will drum up a little bit more wind over Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that will keep down the air quality issues, but we will be quite warm here, and we don't have heat advisories today. I can't guarantee it, but I think today we should be able to skip those. Getting into 101, 102, 103 range, we're going to start pushing those heat index values. We will probably have those heat advisories in place for the rest of the week. So stay safe out there, stay cool, make sure you're staying hydrated, try to limit outdoor activity in the heat of the day, and if you can, hey, stay in the shade. It's quite warm out there. Stay tuned to South Metro Weather for more updates on the heat and when we might hopefully see a little bit of a pattern change here in north central Texas.